everyone, welcome back to another Bachelor in Paradise recap. I'm Gabby here with Anna, and we're going to talk about all the things that went down in Paradise this week.
Which is a lot because it was 5 hours of programming.
5 hours of TV. I'm not going to lie, I'm kind of winding down on Paradise.
Could have been maybe like 3 hours too much for me.
Exactly.
I'm just saying. Okay, I think we have to start with Colton and Tia.
Yes.
Because that was sort of like the big thing this week. We kind of thought they were going the distance.
I'm not going to lie, I did not think they were going the distance at all. I kind of want to give myself a little pat on the back because I called it. I didn't think he was into it, and he finally said he wasn't into it.
I just wanted us to work so bad, and I'm just not. It's not there.
So,
yes,
props to Colton for being honest, finally.
They both left Paradise.
Yes.
Colton in tears. I kind of felt like that was maybe his like Bachelor audition, which went well because, as you all probably know, Colton was announced as the Bachelor yesterday morning.
I'm surprised by this decision. I don't hate it, but I'm just surprised just because he's 26, and I never got the sense from him that he was ready for marriage.
Agreed.
Even watching him with Becca, I thought he wasn't not immature, but he wasn't there yet like the other guys were. So it seems like kind of a...
Well, and if you look at how long he dragged Tia through the mud with everything, it's kind of like, how is he going to break up with girls every single week if he can't even break up with Tia?
I also don't think he knows what he wants anyway, so I don't even know if it's breaking up with someone. I don't even know if he can like get there with someone either.
No.
So.
Yeah, we don't know about it, but we'll be here watching.
He's a wild card. I know. I'll still be watching.
Watch the whole thing.
I'll still be watching, but I do like Colton. He seems really sweet. I think he's a nice guy, so we'll see if he can find a wife.
I honestly feel like there's just something wrong. I've never wanted something as bad as I wanted it to work.
And speaking of finding a wife, we had an engagement this week with Ashley I.
And Jared came back to Paradise.
Yes, that was nice. We liked it. But Kevin had to watch the whole thing, Ashley's ex.
I know.
How do we feel about that?
Kevin's been kind of bitter about Ashley. He's kind of thrown in some cheating allegations around here. He had some tears, so I don't know. It seems like their breakup wasn't the best ending, and I don't know. I think he's still hurt by it.
I'm curious if Ashley knew that Kevin was in Paradise when they went back.
Right.
She might not have known, and if Jared knew, because maybe I don't know if he would have proposed to her had he known her ex was going to be standing there watching.
It's never good to see your ex get proposed to by someone else.
No, it's really not.
Even if you're over them, that's the worst thing to watch.
Well, I can't really think of another situation in which someone would have to watch their ex get engaged.
Yeah,
that's really weird.
Only
other than other than like seeing it on social media.
It's kind of annoying because I haven't thought about her in a while, and I've had a good couple of days, and like, I know I'm not the mayor of Paradise, but I'm still here doing my own thing, and you come here and do it kind of right in front of me. That's kind of, I don't know, maybe just me.
I felt for him, but then his conversation afterward where I think he was talking to Jordan, he said something like he played a monumental role in her dating life, and that comment kind of got me a little bit. I was like, I don't know if that's something you want to say on camera about your ex.
The one thing I will say with Kevin is I do feel like it brought him and Astrid closer, getting to talk about that, and she was like there for him during that time, and then they ended up going out and having a date night. Yeah. So I think it kind of like propelled their relationship forward in a way.
I know. I love the way she handled the situation, though, because some people might feel a little insecure about someone they're dating so hung up on an ex or still feeling so hurt by an ex, but she handled it really well, and I think it's a good sign that she's willing to kind of help him through his trust issues.
But I do want you to know that I've more than fallen for you, and I do love you, and I'm so excited to see where all this is going to go.
That being said, I'm just going to say I think they're the most boring couple in Paradise.
They are, but they're boring because there's no drama. Yeah. And maybe that's a good thing for the real world. It's not great. It's not great for TV, but for the real world, I think it bodes well for them.
Okay, so last night we had Jade and Tanner back, and Carly and Evan, more Paradise success stories. Yes. What did you think of that?
I thought it was cute. I mean, you could see the women looking at them, the couples, and like that's what I want. Especially Annalise. Like, Annalise was like chomping at the bit. She's like, I need marriage.
She wants to come back on the next Bachelor in Paradise with her babies and all that stuff.
Yes. So, I mean, it's nice to see that something like this can work, because I'm not going to lie, I'm a big skeptic about reality TV dating, and, you know, it doesn't always work out, but it's nice to see some people like that it can work out for.
And I loved seeing Joe the grocer with a baby, because that was awesome.
It was pretty sexy to me to see Joe holding a baby.
Holding a screaming baby.
I mean, but he was trying hard.
And I think maybe they like milked that in editing.
Yeah. I definitely think they knew they wanted to pick Joe ahead of time. I think they were like, we need Joe with a baby.
And like, everyone was saying like, oh, grocer Joe's not going to be good with the baby, all this stuff. So then he gets the baby, she's screaming, and then they like montage it with the parents out, getting massages.
But it was so endearing to me. I feel like Joe is very endearing just because he's so straightforward. He's himself. He doesn't try and be anything he's not. But seeing him with a little baby, so trying to comfort her, it was the cutest thing.
And it kind of like, I feel like then when Kendall and Joe went on their date and they agreed to not see other people and started talking about the future, I think the babies did that.
Exactly. I mean, seeing someone you're dating with a baby can either make or break your relationship.
Yes.
Like if you don't want to have kids with someone, it's probably a no-go.
I think they always need Babies in Paradise now.
Yes.
It's a spin-off, Babies in Paradise.
Babies in Paradise. A lot of people will make decisions very quickly.
Yes. Okay, so Eric left last night. Crying. I'm so over Eric.
Yeah. Eric really, really annoyed me. I hated the way he handled the whole Angela situation, but then to turn around and cry over it.
Well, I didn't understand. So I almost felt like I missed something. So he was crying because Angela left.
Yes, but he's the reason
she left.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
So he basically lied to her, went on a date, and then when he came back and she was upset and left, then he all of a sudden, I think he wants what he can't have.
Maybe, I think partly maybe he felt guilty for the way he treated her. I don't know, or maybe he changed his mind again.
I think that's what happened. I think he was fine with it when he thought Cassandra was like his new boo, and then when he realized he made the wrong choice, he was all of a sudden missing.
Yeah, because he kind of friend-zoned Cassandra, and then he was like, wait a minute, did I mess up with Angela?
Bro, the Angela situation, I wanted to work so bad.
He did talk about, when he was on Rachel's season, he did talk about he kind of had issues with the relationships. He hadn't been in a serious relationship before, so maybe this is kind of why he kind of sabotages what...
He's not good at it.
Yeah, he's not good at relationships. So, I don't know. I feel like Angela should probably move on. I don't think she would ever go back there. I wouldn't.
So, you're saying all in means that we're committed in a relation. That's what that means?
Yeah, because we said last night we were all in for each other, just each other. We don't want to go on dates with other people. What else could that mean?
I mean, he was pretty insensitive to Angela, so there's really no coming back from that.
And then ended up being pretty sensitive himself. Chris and Crystal, the goose.
They're in love.
They're in love. They told each other they're in love. It was interrupted by a raccoon.
Yeah, that was a huge raccoon, by the way.
That was a big raccoon.
What do you think about Chris and Crystal?
I think they actually might be a good match for each other. Chris has annoyed me less since he's been dating Crystal.
Same, I agree. I think when he first came in, I thought Chris was the absolute worst, and now I'm like, he's definitely mellowed out. He seems normal.
Yeah.
Not as high-strung, I guess. So
she seems to be kind of bringing out the best in him.
Yeah, I think that he kind of brings out the best in her as well, because she was pretty crazy on Ari's season.
Yes.
They're both loose cannons, I think, but I think it's probably the high pressure situation that brings out their bad sides. So I think having the stability in their relationship kind of mellows them out.
I think they're mellowed out for now, but mark my words, you can't hide crazy for that long. And I think Crystal's crazy, so...
I think he's crazy too.
Yeah.
Like the way he blew up on Becca's season was out of nowhere. So I mean,
I don't know that two crazy people can stay sane for too long.
I don't know, but
they
seem so calm with each other. Like the baby voice comes out, his soft voice comes out.
Yeah, but he calls himself the goose.
I still want to know where that came from.
I think he was just like, I want to have a nickname. I'm going to come up with it myself.
Of all the ones you could pick.
Yeah, maybe it's like isn't that like a Top Gun thing?
I've never seen Top Gun. Shocker. Sorry.
Me neither.
All right, moving on.
So Shu went on a date with Camille.
Yes.
And Camille is with Annalise, although I would say
kind of.
Annalise is the
aggressor.
Yeah,
it was. Annalise's relationship with Camille is a little upsetting to me just because she is so all in and she wants marriage. She wants him to propose.
I think Annalise is all in for anyone.
That's what I feel like too. She's so
thirsty. She's thirsty.
She wants to get married so bad. She'll take it from anyone.
She will.
And I feel bad saying this, but it is a little bit desperate. I do admire the fact that she puts herself out there. I think that's great, but I think she needs to slow her roll
down.
If Camille asked me to get engaged, like, even right now, I feel like it would be a yes.
I don't think Paradise is the place for Annalise.
No.
I think she needs, like, take it slow.
I think with an engagement on the table is probably not.
Yeah, no.
That's
not for her. It's not for me either. It's like, you know.
Yeah, let's, like, just start with a date and then maybe wait a little bit before marriage.
Yes, I think so. So Shoshana Annalise claims has eyes on them at all time when she's with Camille.
Yeah.
Camille is accusing her of being a witch.
I don't know where this witchcraft thing came from.
I don't know either. And I kind of feel for Shoshana because it's really upsetting her. She says she'd rather be a bitch than a witch.
First, I'm a European trash, and now I'm a witch.
I think Annalise and Shoshana at this point are kind of competing for who's crazier. So I don't even want to say Shoshana's crazy. I think they both are kind of in the same boat.
Yes, although I do think Annalise is hiding it a little bit better. Just a little bit.
Yeah. Shoshana, though, when a guy tells you he's not into you, you probably...
Don't say I don't believe you.
You probably should move on.
It's like, I think they need a copy of He's Just Not That Into You in Paradise at all times.
Just for reference.
Yes.
I just can't see it working between us at this current moment. I don't know. It's just, I'm not there mentally. Do you feel the same way? No?
Should be mandatory summer reading before you head to Paradise.
Or just a good friend to give you a reality check. You saw her sitting with Olivia, and Olivia was telling her all the wrong advice.
Yeah.
I was like, Olivia, tell her to go on that date. Tell her to get out of it.
So who did she say no to a date from?
She said no to a date to Jordan.
Jordan. Okay, New Zealand Jordan.
Yeah.
Kiwi Jordan.
Yes.
And he's so cute.
I know, and he was nice. He wanted to take her out. Even though she was giving off the crazy vibes, he still wanted to take her out.
I know.
And she turned him down.
She
and I was like, girl, go say yes.
Yes. So then, who did he end up taking?
He took Cassandra on the date. I'm not sure. They didn't really show us how that went.
No, they didn't.
I'm sure it was fine because Cassandra seems level-headed.
Yeah, she seems normal. That's probably why they didn't show the date because it was probably normal. But then Diggy entered Paradise.
Diggy, I love Diggy.
And
he took out Olivia.
That could be a good match.
Finally, Venmo John is feeling a little jealous.
Which, you know, he went from having like a few women to now he's like feels like he doesn't have anyone.
Women in Paradise.
I like the tally.
He admitted it last night, but he has been making the rounds.
He has,
and I'm finally glad he might be getting a taste of his own medicine.
I think so.
So we'll see what happens with Diggy. I love Diggy.
I do too.
I feel like he's really genuine.
Yes. So. Okay, so let's review who we have left. Who do we think are the finale proposals?
I think, just because they were talking about baby so much last night, I think Jordan and Jenna are definitely.
Oh God! And Jordan
track.
said he found a breeder and it was Jenna. Ew.
I think that was more of a joke. But
I hope everything he says is a joke. But I'm not sure it is.
But I thought it was cute. They were talking about their baby names, Tucker and something else.
Yeah.
I forgot.
He doesn't like Tucker.
No, Tucker. But
what was the other one?
I don't remember.
It was something for a girl that was unusual.
Cooper.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's cute.
That's a cute for. Yeah, I'm not a fan.
So we think there's gonna be engagement there?
I think there could be, yes.
What about Astrid and Kevin?
I think they're definitely moving in the right direction. I'm just not sure if Kevin is really there yet. I think he still has some hang-ups with his past.
Okay. Let's see. Chris and Crystal.
I think they're in the love bubble.
Okay, engagement?
So I would say
engagement prediction?
I would say probably yes.
Okay. Joe and Kendall.
Joe and Kendall. I would love to see Joe and Kendall get together. I'm just gonna
say this unpopular viewpoint.
Yes.
I think they're an intellectual mismatch.
Really?
I think Kendall's really smart and I think Joe's not. I don't know that it works.
I think Joe is smart, just a different. I think he's more street smart more than maybe book smart.
I also like how Kendall is like a really good communicator. I feel like she is always like talks through things really well.
Yeah, and Joe is a little bit more.
He like could use that. He's not like as we saw when he was on Becca's season.
Yeah,
he's like can be a man of few words at times.
Exactly. So I think they complement each other. They're engagement. The definition of opposite attract. I don't know about engagement.
Cassandra, I don't think we see an engagement.
Cassandra and Jordan, no. Shoshana is definitely not getting a proposal.
Olivia, I don't think so. And Annalise and Camille, I think no. I think we could see I think that could be a breakup. I do. I think that could be a breakup next episode.
He did call her his friend multiple times in the episode.
You know what I loved? I loved when Shu was talking about Camille, and he's like, oh, when he's with that blonde girl, talking about Annalise, like she doesn't even know her name.
Say her name. Yeah, Annalise might not be getting a proposal. I don't see it happening.
I don't think it's happening.
Not from Camille. I think Camille probably wants to run at the first chance he gets.
I think so. I think Camille's just there for the vacay.
Next week is going to be a total show, and I can't wait.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure to tune in next week for our finale recap. Bye!